What's going on, guys? Zhaenn here, and today we're going to start the first walkthrough of the channel I'm gonna do, and as you can see in the background, it's going to be about The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So I'm gonna cover everything in the game, all the collectibles and everything. So at the end of the game, you're gonna have all the heart pieces and everything you need to beat the last boss. So right away I want to say that we have started a walkthrough on Scarlet Blade, but we quickly realized that it's not going to be really possible to do that, and so we're just kind of like dropping it, and I'm starting this new one. So hope you enjoy that, and with that I leave you with the first screen, like that, the title screen I should say, and we're going to hop right into the game. Let's start. And I just want to point out that during cutscenes I'm going to be silent, as I'm gonna let you enjoy them. Well, I guess this isn't a cutscene, right? Is it? So we just see Link and Russell talk in front of this spring right here, and he's telling about how we can feel the sadness and everything around that for ghosts at the hour of twilight. And then he says to Link, I have something to deliver to Hyrule. Can you deliver it in my place? He's talking about the castle and how Hyrule is just a small portion of the world created by the gods. One thing I do want to say, I'm playing this on the Wii, so if you're playing on the GameCube version, everything that I do will be flipped. So let's say I go right, well, for you it's going to be left. And bear in mind that this game was designed for the GameCube, so the graphics are, for that particular console and not for the Wii. So sometimes it may look a bit off, or like it's not of this generation, if you understand what I say. And so yeah, I personally prefer the Wii version, as it gives you more accuracy with the pointer instead of just the joystick, but that's just my opinion. And one more thing I want to point out is the soundtrack of this game is amazing, right? I just love this soundtrack. Every single song of it I pretty much like. And I know some people don't pay attention to that, they just play the game and don't care about the music. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the music of this game. And if you just saw, somebody took off with our horse, and we're gonna have to get it back. But now we're getting waked up. We're getting woke. This guy right here, and his name is Fado, and he's working at the ranch with you. So yeah, then he's gonna ask, where's Epona? Because you need Epona to herd the goats. So yeah, I want to talk to him right away, and he says, come on, hurry and bring Epona with you. So we're gonna do that. So head left into this passageway into the woods, and you're gonna appear over right here. So you want to continue along until you get to the spring that is on your right. When you enter here, you're gonna see the lady that took your horse to the spring. So she's saying how much she washed Epona for you. Isn't she adorable, right? Not. So then you want to go ahead and speak to her, and she's gonna ask you to play the song that Epona likes with the herbs right here. So if any of you have played the Ocarina of Time, you may remember this as Epona's song, which is a song that was played on the Ocarina in that game that would summon your horse. So yeah, it pretty much works the same in this game, except that you don't have an Ocarina and you need to add the herb to actually summon your horse. So once you've done that, you want to hop onto Epona and ride her back, and we're going to head for the first time into the Ordon village, which is just on our left right here. So welcome to the kind of training village known as Horden Village, and there's a lot of things to do here in the beginning, and you're gonna learn a lot of things if it's your first time playing through. Right away I want to say that I'm probably not gonna talk to everyone just like that. I'm gonna ignore most of them because they don't do anything for the story. And while I want 100% completion through, I'm not gonna talk to like everyone, show that they say, "Oh, hello, how you doing today?" You know, I don't think it's really important. So right away you want to continue along the path to go into Ordon Ranch, and there you will meet with Fado, and he's gonna ask you to herd the goats for him. So you want to say yes, and you're gonna be introduced to the mini game of herding the goats. So you want to place yourself behind the goats, facing the barn, and that's when you want to whoop. Because when they are looking in different directions, they're gonna go into that particular direction, and sometimes the goat may, you know, go into like a direction that you don't want and away, so you don't want that. So then he's gonna say that he can cover everything, and that he's gonna set up the fences for you. So how nice of him. Oh, sorry that took so long, but there you go. You can practice. So then you just have to get a speed boost right before you jump, so that Epona actually does jump. And when you're done doing that, you can just hop on the gate and go back into the village. So then it asked me if I want to save, and I'm gonna say no. Simply because if something goes wrong with the recording, you know, I will be able to go back and do the video again and not have to erase my file and everything. I guess since it's the first episode, it doesn't really matter, but later on, I don't really want to do the game again to that point, just simply because something went wrong. So you're gonna wake up the next morning in your house, so go outside and meet the kids that woke you up. So go talk to them, and this here is Talo, the little one's Malo, and the girl is Beth. So I don't know why, but in this village apparently every kid, or I guess except for Colin, but everyone has a 4-letter name. Like, I don't know why. Like Fado, Link, Malo, you know, everyone. I really don't know why. But once you've finished talking to them, you can go back into the village. And this is where the training really comes in. So when you approach these vines, there's this guy that's gonna tell you to talk to him with Z targeting. So you want to up onto the vines and meet him to the top. So he's gonna approach your attention to Sarah, again, 4-letter name, the cat who is trying to take a fish, or catch a fish, I should say, because I guess it's hungry or something. And yeah. So then he's gonna tell you that, you know, there's herbs right here, and that may be useful. So you want to take the grass and whistle. And this particular grass is going to summon a falcon, I guess. So yeah, so that's gonna summon a bird that you can use to knock out or get different things, such as this beehive right here. So you want to send it, knock the beehive, and they're gonna disperse away. And don't worry, the bees won't, you know, attack you because you've knocked their nest off or something. They're just gonna go away. So then you want to hop onto the roof of that house and continue along to get the grass and summon another falcon. But this one's closer to the rocks, right? So then you want to take your falcon and point it at the monkey that is jumping, and the falcon is gonna get that crib and bring it back to you. So there we go. So that and that was actually not planned. I don't know, I moved the Wiimote and it did something as like I threw, or I shook it violently so that it threw. So it threw the crib, and if that happens to you, there is a way out. You can just push it like this, and it's tedious. I mean, I don't recall ever having to do this, but yeah, I guess it happens. So then you want to push it to the side, like right here. Then you want to stand on the edge, and you can't pick it up. So yeah, everything's fine. So then you want to take the crib to its owner, which is this pregnant woman over here, and that's the wife of Russell, again, 4-letter name. And she's gonna say that there's something that she's supposed to give you. So you want to go ahead and carry this back, and she's gonna say, you know, thank you and everything, because I wouldn't be able to get it, and she's gonna give you a fishing rod. So if you remember, there's this cat that's trying to get a fish. Well, now's the time to get him that fish, or get it that fish. I don't know. But first you want to stop by right here, the beehive that you I've knocked down, and you want to climb up the vines to go on top of that tree. If you notice, the pointer when there's nothing on the screen is that little fairy, and I'm gonna try to put it as out of the way as I can, but yeah. So you want to walk carefully along the branches to gather the rupees, and you're gonna need 30 rupees in total to buy something later on. So you don't want to miss these 15 rupees. And one bad thing that I have to say about Twilight Princess is that every time you log on and you get like a 5 rupees, a 10 rupees, it's gonna tell you, you know, oh, you've gotten 5 rupee, which is worth, you know, a blue rupee, which is worth 5. So then you want to equip the fishing rod and go over to this spawn right here, and you will want to fish. So fishing is quite simple. There's this kind of harpoon like this. It's gonna go down, and once it kind of leaves your screen, you can just pull back, such as this, and then you know you're gonna take the fish right this. So the first fish you're going to actually store in your inventory or release it. I don't really quite know. I don't think you have anything to store it, so then you want to do this again, and there I thought, you know, it had a fish, but it didn't. I guess it happens. So then you want to wait, and when you have another fish you want to reel it in, and this one, it will actually this one sets a new size record, yeah, whatever. This one is actually gonna get grabbed by the cat, and it's gonna go back to its house, which is this one right here. And you can hear the little meow, you know, when it entered. That's quite cute. So next you want to go ahead and climb up this ladder over here and make your way to the right onto these boxes, onto this roof right here. You want to climb up that ladder without failing if possible, as I did fail right there. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen a lot. And on your way you can grab another 10 rupees, so that means we only have 5 missing, right? So then you want to take the oak grass and summon that bird again. Right there. And you want to target the chicken to grab the chicken. And then you're gonna use this little flying buddy to go over here and grab this 10 rupees. That is gonna be enough to buy the thing that you have to buy. And if you want to really get that rupee, I have targeted the rupee before, but you can't do it that way. You absolutely have to target the chicken and go get it yourself. So you want to enter the house with the cat, and the owner is gonna be like, I'm so happy my cat came back and everything, so here's that bottled milk. So you're gonna be like, okay ma'am, that's very good, thanks for the bottle. I don't really care about your milk, but the bottle is gonna be useful. So then you want to buy the slingshot for 30 rupees. So then she's gonna be like, oh, you're too old for this, are you gonna let the kids play with it? And I'm gonna be like, of course ma'am, that's what I bought it for. So yeah, then you want to go out and basically you want to show the kids your new toy, the slingshot. So then Russell's gonna be like, I delivered something into your room, so go get it. But there's gonna be an evil spider on your ladder home, so you just want to kill it, and there you go. You can go to your house. So yeah, so you want to enter, and you're gonna find that there is a chest that was not there before. So you want to quickly open that, and you're gonna find a wooden sword that was apparently broken, so that's good. Russell fixed it for you. So you wanna head back and show the kids your slingshot. But I think that's gonna be it for today, so I'm gonna see you guys next time.